cleaned up the chassis, so it is now ready to be dyed along with the case for the remote control. So, with the magic of time-lapse, and just like that, it's been re-dyed along with the case for the remote control. Looks really good. It's time to go ahead and start attaching some parts to this. The first thing I'm going to put in is this high quality foam with double-sided tape. If anyone's been watching the other RC series I've been doing with Demon, you know exactly where I got this foam from. Anyways, it's going to act as a replacement wall for the one I cut out so the LiPo battery can fit in. Since this is going to be an XL5, it's going to need a smaller space for the NIM batteries. So, with that taken care of, I'm going to get the Esc plate and install it. That takes 4 screws. Anyways, I used to have a 8-cell Venom battery and the stock battery for Damon when he was an XL5. Well, before I got LiPo actually. I ended up selling both of those batteries because, well, I didn't really need them and I didn't think I was going to be making an XL5 or buying one for that matter. So I sold that to a subscriber of mine who lives in the same city as me. I'm not going to say his name because, well, I don't know if he wants me to say his name or not. But you know who you are. Thanks again, man. Hope you enjoy the batteries. But anyways, the first time I'll be able to drive this RC is when I get a Stampede, because the Stampede will come with a 7-cell NIM battery, and that will go in here, and the VXL will go straight to the LiPo battery. So yes, the next part will be the battery cover plate. Put in these hex screws that hold it in. Okay, come on. Almost there. There we go. There's one. Time for the other. I've actually been wanting to replace the socket wrench, but it's like the one tool Traxxas gives you that it's actually pretty sturdy. It hasn't bent or broken any way yet. Alright, straighten that out so the hole faces the right direction. Pop the plate in. Hey. Said pop the plate in. There we go. There's one clip. There's the other. Alright, it's coming together very nicely. The next thing I'm going to attach to Nhexus would be the ESC. Held in by 2 screws, nothing special. Now I don't have the Titan 12T motor. I burnt it out. That's why I got the Millennium motor. So I'm going to have to figure out where to get one of those for pretty cheap. I don't think I want to buy one used. Those things are very infamous for burning out. Yeah, like I said, very easy thing to install. Next I'm going to jump onto the front shock tower and attach it to the chassis, which is held on by 3 screws on the bottom. Line up the holes. Let's get this going. There we go. There's one. 2 more to go. Alright, now just one more. I guess the only real danger about screwing in the screws is not to over tighten them, since these are mainly made of plastic. Once you strip the plastic, the screws will never hold in as strong as they did when they were not stripped, but that's an obvious. Okay, now that that's on, I'm going to attach this skid plate, which I'm sure will be replaced with my wrestler's old RPM bumper when I get a new RPM bumper for that wrestler, because the one that's on there right now, I broke it, believe it or not, which is kind of a hard thing to do. RPM makes some very durable plastic, but leave it to me to break it. Anyways, I modded that bumper to fit on the front without having to replace it. So when I get a new one, the modified one will fit on here perfectly. But for now, the skid plate will do. Alright. And that is all that I'm going to be doing for today.